What if I told you a simple 25-cent coin from 1968D could be hiding in your change jar right now, worth not just hundreds, not just thousands, but potentially millions of dollars? This isn't just a story about a coin. The year 1968D was a turbulent yet transformative time for America. From the Vietnam War protests to the Civil Rights Movement, the country was undergoing rapid change, and the U.S. Mint was no exception. Types of rare errors found in 1968D quarters. Let's talk errors. The 1968D Washington quarter is not just rare because of its age. It's the types of minting errors that make some of these coins absolutely priceless. Off-center strikes. A 1968D quarter struck off-center by 50% or more with visible date and mint mark can easily command $500, $1,500, depending on condition. Off-center errors over 60% become even rarer, and some have sold for over $2,000. Double die obverse DDO. Some DDO examples have auctioned for $3,000, $8,000, especially an MS65 or higher. Double die reverse DDR. These could go for $1,000 to $5,000, with rumors of unconfirmed high-grade DDRs being valued at up to $20,000. Wrong planchette strikes. A 1968D quarter struck on a nickel, penny, or even dime planchette is insanely rare. Example: one known 1968D quarter struck on a dime planchette sold for $6,325 at auction. Missing clad layer. These naked quarters can fetch $300 to $2,500, depending on severity and condition. Transitional errors. A 1968D quarter struck on a silver planchette intended for earlier issues is the ultimate jackpot. While no confirmed examples have been sold publicly, estimates for such a piece range from $50,000 to over $250,000, potentially even millions, if confirmed by a major grading service. Famous auctions and sales. Let's take a look at some of the most eye-popping auction results tied to 1968D error quarters. Legendary sales. 1968D quarter on dime planchette sold for $6,325, graded by PCGS as Mint State 64. Extremely well centered with full detail, an anomaly that caught a bidding war. Double die obverse MS66 auction at $8,100, one of the few known examples with clean doubling and excellent luster. Missing clad layer quarter. Sold for $1,775. Sold via Heritage Auctions. This coin had one side fully stripped of nickel coating. Off-center strike. Sold for $2,000 to $180. What if I told you a single coin, yes, just one Washington quarter minted in 1969 could be worth more than your car, your mortgage, or even a small house? Some rare errors on this particular quarter have shocked collectors and auction houses alike, soaring in value to thousands and potentially even millions of dollars under the right circumstances. Rare 1969D errors. When we talk about rare 1969D Washington quarter errors, we're entering a world of minting anomalies so significant they can multiply the coin's value by hundreds or even thousands of times. Here are the top error types that make the 1969D quarter one of the most exciting coins in American numismatics. Off-center strikes, $500 to $3,000 plus. A 1969D quarter struck 50% off-center with clear mint mark, and date can be worth $1,000 to $3,000, depending on condition. Double die obverse DDOE $10,000 and beyond. If confirmed and authenticated, these coins could bring upward of $10,000 or more, potentially six figures, if the doubling is dramatic and the coin is in mint state. Clipped plankets, $100 to $1,000 to $100. This type of 1969D error can be worth anywhere from $200 to over $1,000 to $100, depending on how dramatic the clip is and whether the coin remains in high grade. Broad strikes at $300 to $1,500. A well-preserved broad strike, 1969D quarter, can fetch $300 to $1,500. Wrong planchette strikes, $1,000 to $15,000 plus. There are verified sales of similar Washington quarters reaching $10,000 to $15,000, and in rare cases, even more if the error is dramatic and rare enough. Most valuable 1969D error quarters ever sold. 1969D quarter on dime planchette. $14,950, with clear detail and mint mark visible. This oddity fetched nearly $15,000, off-center with full date, $2,600. A well-centered off-center error with 70% of the design visible and a bold date went for $2,600 in 2021. Broad strike with partial color, $1,750. A coin graded MS65 with broad strike error and partial color was sold at a major coin show for $1,750, showing how even subtle errors can earn top dollar when condition and rarity align. Could there be $1 million 1969 D quarter? Yes, and here's why. If a dramatic double-die version of the 1969 D quarter surfaces and is confirmed, especially an MS66 or higher, it could become a seven-figure coin. Remember the 1955 DDO Lincoln cent? Or the 2000 Sakagawa $1 struck on a quarter planchette that sold for $190 to $1,000. The coin world is no stranger to mind-blowing valuations when the stars align. Are a handful of incredibly rare 1977 Washington quarter error coins that have stunned collectors and raked in jaw-dropping auction prices. These are not your average 25-cent pieces. We're talking off-metal strikes, double dies, off-center mintings, bizarre planchette errors, and more. Coins so rare and mysterious that even seasoned collectors have only seen them once or twice in their entire lives. One of these elusive errors sold for $8,812, another broke into the five-figure range, and the right conditions might just push values into the six- or seven-figure territory for an undiscovered gem. The Washington quarter has been a staple of U.S. coinage since 1932, designed to honor the 200th birthday of America's first president, George Washington. By 1977, the design hadn't changed much. The obverse headside still featured Washington's profile, while the reverse tails showed the iconic eagle perched on arrows and olive branches. Top 1977 quarter errors that are worth big money. Now, let's jump into the heart of today's video, the top error coins from 1977 that have been known to bring hundreds to thousands of dollars, and possibly more. 1977 off-metal error, struck on a foreign planchette, estimated value between $3,000 and $10,000 plus, depending on condition and planchette type. One example, authenticated by PCGS, sold at auction for $8,812, stunning the numismatic world. 1977 double die obverse DDO, estimated value from $250 in circulated grades to $5,000 plus in mint state. 1977 off-center strike, estimated value ranges from $100 to $2,500, depending on percent off-center and condition. A nearly 75% off-center strike with a bold date could easily hit $3,000 at auction. Broad strike error, estimated value $150 to $750 plus. Clipped planchette errors, estimated value $200 to $1,000 plus. Clipped planchette coins with visible date and strong strike command a premium. The mystery of the 1977 silver quarter. Could it be worth millions? While no 1977 quarter has officially sold for over $1 million yet, if one was found today in MS68 or higher, confirmed as a silver planchette strike, it could become a numismatic unicorn. Potential value, $50,000 to over $1 million if verified and auctioned at the right time. Real auction prices that will blow your mind. Here are some real-world auction results for 1977 Washington quarter errors. 1977 off-metal strike on nickel planchette, sold for $8,812. 1977D off-center strike, 40%, sold for $1,560. 1977 double die obverse MS65 valued at $3,250. Broad strike MS6 sold for $775. Clipped planchette in O condition, sold for $420.